Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Tips, Tricks, and DIY. If you're anything like me, I'm sure you love seeing movies or videos that have that super dreamy, extra soft lighting look to it. Now, there are definitely professional ways of achieving that look, but with a little bit of a DIY trick that you can do with either items you have already at home or by purchasing a couple of cheap items from the dollar store, I'm going to show you how exactly to achieve this super soft, dreamy lighting effect. Alright, so first things first, you're going to want to set up your main key light as well as any other lights that you're going to be setting up in your scene. I'm not going to go into an in-depth breakdown for this setup here today because that's not what is important. What's important is getting the main key light to have that super soft, dreamy look. But for my main key light, I will be using my Aperture 120D with my softbox attachment on it. So by using something like a softbox or a diffuser, that's the first step in achieving that really soft lighting look. So this obviously produces great results as is, but we're looking for a much softer, much dreamier look here. So the key here is to be doing double diffusion. So for the extra dreamy, extra soft lighting look, you're gonna wanna place another layer of diffusion between your subject and your main light source. You can use anything from muslin diffusion sheets, you can use a white bed sheet, or you can even use a white shower curtain. I went with the cheapest option, and that is the white shower curtain. I picked it up for a few bucks on Amazon, and you can probably get it for $1 or $2 at your local dollar store. Just make sure that whatever you are using is quite large, because the larger this extra sheet of diffusion will be, the bigger your light source will appear to be, and the softer your light will be. This will also help maximize that soft light fall off. So you can mount this up by attaching it to a couple of light stands you have lying around. If you have a C-stand, anything like that, that'll be great to just prop this up and even have this a few feet away from your main light source. Just make sure that there is some distance between the subject and this extra diffusion sheet and the diffusion sheet to the main light source. So you could stop here, but if you really want to go with one step further and get that extra dreamy look, then you'll want to use a filter that is going to soften and bloom the highlights. Now I'm currently using the 1/4 strength black pearl mist filter. It is not the lowest strength. It's actually, I believe, one of the second or third levels. And I have fantastic results with this filter, but I've actually heard amazing things about Moment's Cinebloom filter, and I believe it is a little bit cheaper, so if you are looking to get one and you don't already have one, that might be a great option for you to check out. But if you want to go an extra cheap route, you could even throw on a, sheer or see-through stocking over your lens that's just kind of stretched out over it. Or you could even use some Vaseline to just kind of rub on your lens. I wouldn't really recommend that method directly on your lens, so if you have like a clear UV filter or something like that on it, then you can put it on there because then you can take it off and you can clean it off easily. But I wouldn't put the Vaseline or jelly directly on your lens. So as you can see, here is the difference between no diffusion, just a softbox, the extra sheet of diffusion, and then finally having a diffusion filter. And there you have it. That is how to get that extra soft, extra dreamy look that you see in a lot of movies, a lot of TV shows, a lot of awesome videos, and that is how you can achieve it at home for fairly cheap. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Tips, Tricks, and DIY. Trust me, there's lots more like this coming your way. So if you did like this episode and you like this series, make sure you drop me a thumbs up down below and don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Also, while you're at it, don't forget to hit that little bell notification icon to get notified every single time I drop new episodes like this one. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss it. Thanks so much again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. See ya.